morning and namaskar. So I was talking about the first phase of Abhinaya Yog, and I said a few things about the discovery of artistic methods, the desire to feel happy, the pursuit of aesthetic pleasure. And talking about this, I would like to say that nature itself gives an opportunity for a person or an individual to discover the fine aspects of these fine arts. For example, just think how music could have been evolved. Those with very sharp ears, they must have heard different sounds. The sound of lightning, the sound of animals, the sound of what we say, streams, sound of river, the sound of the clouds, thunder, and all sorts of animals, whether a donkey or an elephant or a deer, whatever. So that must have given them the basic idea of 7 different notes. And they figured out that the whole sound system revolves around these 7 notes, and thus music was created. Now similarly, when we talk about the craft of acting or Abhinaya, those who were pioneers, they must have realized that this craft of acting is integrated with our human existence from our birth. Whenever a child cries, he's trying to say something. So there is an element of Abhinaya involved. Now, by instinct, a child cries whose existence is taken care of by the mother. Child knows how to communicate with the mother through crying only, whether the child wants to eat something or child wants to be on the lap of the mother or child wants to just play or feel safe. So he cries. And sometimes when this crying of child is not paid due attention by mother, he fakes it. He acts. He just tries to recreate those moments, those conditions when he genuinely cried. So through crying, a child learns the craft of acting. So which is basically to gain attention, to gain a little more sympathy or love, or to be a little more fearless. But the craft of Abhinaya is used. And when this child grows up, 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, he imitates. We know that all children imitate the elders, or all children love to imitate. And what is this imitation? This imitation is a craft of Abhinaya, acting. You must have seen a child wearing the shoes of father, or a girl trying to apply lipstick on her lips and wearing saris of her mother and trying to feel that she is a mother. And during childhood days also, boys and girls, they play games, they imitate elders, they try to become someone else, they try to impersonate. You must have seen kids who, after seeing films or television shows or seeing the performances of their favorite singers, they try to become like them. They walk like them, they behave like them, and they speak certain words like them. And what is this? This I have termed as the Shakti of Abhinaya. If Abhinaya is a deity, so this is that deity working through them. Little more age advances and one goes to school, one is able to talk, and sometimes when one doesn't want to go to school, one lies. One learns how to lie to teachers and to parents. This lying, this conscious lying, is the fundamental philosophy of Abhinaya, which has been incorporated by nature itself. So from here, the pioneers have learned that how Abhinaya can be used in the in a particular way so as it can become a craft. The conscious use of lying or the conscious use of imitation is what the pioneers did. So when we learn the subject, when we learn, as I am saying, in the first phase of Abhinaya Yog, in the step of training of an actor, we understand these things. We should see Abhinay happening in real life. We should see Abhinay happening in one's own life. And from these small examples, one can see the philosophy of Abhinay happening. This is what I'm trying to communicate. Now, when we see the conscious training of Abhinay, when we want to consciously train ourselves, we have to understand the fundamental tools. The fundamental tools of an actor. Now, those tools can be divided into three very important parts. The first is the body, second is the voice, and third is the understanding of emotions and consciously reproducing these emotions. So we start with the body. Body is to be understood as a vehicle of communication. So the first chapter which an actor who is on the path of training learns is that through body we should know how we communicate. Today, all psychologists say that 90% of our communication is non-verbal. It's our body that communicates. Our words may say something, but our body always says something. We are tired, body says it. We are full of happiness, body communicates. We are unhappy, body says it. We, through our words, say that we like it, but our body says we do not like it. So body cannot lie, because body functions with instinct. So huge importance is given to the understanding of body language. Like an actor or an aspirant who is learning acting, he learns how does the body react when he is happy, when he is unhappy, when he is full of love, when he is angry, when he is full of hate, when he is relaxed, when he is playful, when he is joyful, when he is sad, when he is in tears. All the different world of emotions one has to learn and understand how body functions. So first step is of body, and then the next step is of understanding of body language of different people. So that becomes a huge study. For example, a politician will have a different walk. A laborer will walk differently. A corporate officer will walk differently. A sweeper will walk differently. There are so many different kind of walks. So many different kind of people, so many different kind of characters, and so many different kind of bodies. So this way, one has to understand the entire body language of ours and other people. At this point, we take a break of 2 minutes and we'll join later.